Today is the 77th anniversary of D-Day, a historic World War II battle in 1944. And while Canadians are taking the time to honor those lost in battle today, many are doing so from a distance. Emily Tayler has more.
Today marks the 77th anniversary of D-Day, when 150,000 Canadian, British, and American troops stormed the beaches of Normandy, France, marking a turning point in the Second World War.
That foothold was very important in terms of eventually destroying the German army in the West and allowing for the Allied forces to get into Germany and defeat the Nazi regime.
359 Canadian soldiers lost their lives in a battle that involved over 7,000 Allied ships and over 2,000 aircraft. Nearly 100 Hamiltonians fought on Juno Beach that day, serving in the 11th Field Battery of the Royal Canadian Artillery. Many more arrived in France in July of 1944 with the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry.
Find those local personal connections, whether they be familial, whether they be just from your area. Go to your local cenotaph, look up some of the names on the cenotaph.
In Dundas, the Royal Canadian Legion has marched from the Legion to St. James Anglican Church nearby every year since the end of the Second World War. But for the past 2 years in the pandemic, the celebration has been online.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Celebrations continued across France and the UK today, but only with small groups of people. The Juno Beach Centre usually hosts an annual memorial, but had to transition online. Manager Alex Fitzgerald-Black says the support has still been incredible.
COVID-19 has really forced us to kind of rethink how we do these things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because not every Canadian can go to Juno Beach, on D-Day.
And while the past 2 years have forced veterans to celebrate from a distance, the center is already gearing up for an in-person event next year. Emily Tayler, CHCH News.